What is up, old school RuneScape fans? Your buddy Ogama Garrett's here with another video. And before I jump in, thank you very much for all the support. Really been over the past couple, like the past week, whatever, has been amazing, insane. I've seen a lot of subs, a lot of comments, a lot of likes. So if you keep that going, that'd be really cool. Really appreciate it. It feels a little bit cringe, but I just want to get it done out of the way so we can start the episode. So that's just my thought. I mean, that's just my whatever. I'm not really. Anyway, moving on. Anyway, thank you for your support. Thank you, everybody. Love it. But yeah. So awkward pause again because I was trying to figure out what I was doing. Right. So I have a couple things planned today. Just a random video, kind of. Just trying to keep the daily grind going again. So this is Max Plat, Road to Max Plat. In case you're new, it's already been. Oh, who cares? Anyway, so Road to Max Plat is a series where I don't know because I've had complaints from people that they don't want to go back to figure it out. So essentially, I pitched an idea where I would try to go for maximum Plat tokens, or it started Road to 1 Trill. That was the idea. That was the pilot, the idea, and it took off. Got like 1,000 views on a shitty 45-minute random tangent rant spree. So I reshot the first episode, kind of trimmed it down, and I implemented a plan. And that plan is essentially, you know, I just started gutting everything from my banks, filed my old Scimitar collection, sold that, bought all this other crap. Now I'm just reignited because before I was using a few accounts for my Fresh Start series, but then I re-implemented all 400 of my hand-played accounts, not a modder. Manually played, multi-scaper. I have 472 accounts implemented. So anyway, let's just hop right into the episode with that really long intro. Anyway, shrinky time. So the first thing I'm going to do is just the normal thing I've been doing in most of the episodes is just like a random spot check because like just to kind of see how sales are going and stuff. And then those 3 accounts, I'm going to use them for a little something if I can remember. So up here, the calculator that I have. So essentially how this calculator works is that I have active and pause traders, and if they're active, then it will be based off of a number I set. So 19K a day, it'll just start counting as long as they're active. And if a week goes by where they don't, if I don't reset them and come back on there like I just did there and reset those accounts, it'll pause them so that it'll stop counting so that we kind of have a general idea of where my net worth is at. So like when I did my net worth check in my last episode, it was 2.26 bill or something like that. So this is saying that, you know, that's when sales are actualized, and this is saying it's at 1.6. So I don't know, whatever. It's just a visualization. It's representation, like. But just since I started this, we're up 300 mil, 324 mil, which isn't enough in the grand scheme of things in the road to whatever Trill, or Max Plat, Road to Max Plat. That is a very small number. But anyway, 3 days ago, I logged in on these guys. Just when I did my reset with 3 days ago, Super Bowl Sunday or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, right. Today's Wednesday. Yep. So let's just see how they're doing. So I reset these guys, put sales in for 3 days. So we're gonna have a sales sample here. I think all these guys are selling now. Yeah. So we're gonna have some sales. We're gonna have some sample sales for 3 days, selling pure essence here. Let's do the first account. Bam, we're at 181K. So take that 3 o'clock or 3 days ago. 181 divided by 3. So 60K we're selling a day. So that means to buy one, so we can do math here based on that, okay? So the last video, if you guys don't remember, it was 25K a day. This was the low estimate for how much pure essence you'd be able to buy a day. So let's just go off a mil. We're gonna divide that by 25,000. Take you 40 days to buy it. And then 1 mil, we're gonna divide that out by 60K. Take you 16 days to sell it. We'll just say 17 just for simplicity's sake. Sorry, whoops. So what did I say? 40 plus, so we're at 47 days. So, or 57 days, right? Yeah, 57 days. 57 days to make a mil. What does that come out to? So 100 or 1 mil divided by 57. 17K a day. Okay? That's just what we're at. A little low, but when I did the math, I always try to underestimate so that if people copy my methods, I'm hoping by me underestimating the math, it makes it a lot easier for you guys, or makes it better. Like you guys will beat my sales so that like I'm always like underselling what I'm doing. So when you do it, you get a better sale. That's kind of my idea because I don't like doing it. I see a lot of the other guides and stuff like that. that they overestimate. They always like say it based on the most light or the highest, the theoretical max of things. They like present information that way because they want you to get excited about it, which I understand. I'm not hating on nobody's grind. I'm not hating on nobody's like whatever their content or nothing like that. But I just personally don't like doing that because I don't like setting expectations too high for people to follow my path and then fail. Okay, so that's 17K. I feel like is the low end. I feel like you're going to get about 20 to 30K profit a day following this method, whatever. But Pure Essence is kind of swimming around a little bit. But anyway. Next account, 366. So again, underestimated. We already have a double rate right here. Double. So 17 is already up to 34K a day. Or somewhat. Sorry. Because the math is a little different. But it would be more than that last one. It would sell twice as fast. So then it would be, let's just do the math again. So we got 57, but 17 days divided by 2 plus 40. So 48.5. So 1 mil. Whoops. 1 mil divided by 49, 20K a day. Okay, see? Right. Just wanted to make sure I didn't just overestimate again. That's why I did it. But anyway, still 20K a day is really good. I think it's really good for a free-to-play trader. You know what I mean? 20K a day is really nice. And it's like almost no labor. But this one, this can't be right. That can't be right. That's probably been sitting there for a while. That has to have been sitting there for a while. I'm sorry about that. So these 4 millers, these ones have been sitting here for a week, but this one's been chilling for a while. But that's really nice to see that 4 mil. Seeing that 4 mil just actualize right there is really, really nice. But yeah, 502 is correct though. But as you can see, we have a sliding scale up. So this is probably what, another like 4K or something like that. So 24K a day on this account, 20K a day, whatever, you know, 20K a day, pretty reasonable. Really good for the reason why this is such a really high advantage too is because it is a very low barrier of entry. That's the best part about the Pure Essence. Particularly when it comes to flipping and trading and stuff like that and passive money, there's usually like a large barrier of entry. Like, you know, like let's say like battle stabs, for instance, you know, getting the elite Varrock diaries done, like so you can log in every day and have that daily of selling or buying and selling battle stabs. I think it's like 80K a day or 100K a day or whatever it is. It's really nice, but that the amount of like effort and money and time and labor you have to spend to get that in comparison to this, for this, you just need to get 1 mil, get a free-to-play trader with trade restrictions off. And I have guides all over, you know, linked down below to my Discord. It's got text guides. It's got a link to my videos, my YouTube videos that show how to make the free-to-play traders. You know what I'm saying? Like, lots of value, man. Like I'm saying, I think I need to like keep trying to sell that, keep trying to tell you guys all about it. It's like, this is a series where I'm trying to give away value in exchange for attention, I guess. I don't know. Attention for the idea. And, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say, like, I'm not getting nothing out of this, but I'm trying to, like, everybody wins in this relationship is all I'm trying to say. Anyway, right. It's all right. Really low barrier of entry, really easy. Anybody can do it. You can do it on a mobile account, and, like, the cost to maintain is super, super simple, too. And, like, the risk is almost nothing. You know what I mean? If you buy Pure Essence at 1, and then, like, you can't sell it at 2 because it takes too long or something like that, dump it back in it for 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, we're not at a 2-3 margin. It's not a 2-3 margin where it was a little bit dangerous where it could crash down to 1 and you could lose 50% of your net worth. We're sitting at 1. So this is why, like, I'm just really, really hammering this. And I know, like, I've had comments before, people saying, like, aren't you going to kill your method? It's like, yeah, kind of. I think so. I mean, it's going to reach, the scales are going to tip the more, like, attention this gets, obviously. But, like, eventually it'll tip the other way again because it'll fall down. That's how markets work. It'll become worth it. It'll be worth everybody's time until it's not worth their time, but then it'll start to become worth people's time again. And that's just how the charts move up and down. It's just the nature of the market. But honestly, if I kill the method, then I know that I've helped players make money too. So it's just like, it's a win-win for me. Though it would be at the same time very frustrating for this series, but whatever, cross that bridge when we get there. There's other picks that we can go for. There's other ways that we can kind of experiment, which kind of reminds me to log in on those other accounts. So let's just do that right now. I gotta make sure not to show my pin again. That was really funny. I had to change my pin on my my main because thank you, commenter, who pointed that out, that I forgot to edit out my freaking pin, dude. All right, we're in a members area. That was really good. Anyway. So we got homeboy here. Anyway, I guess I didn't need to log these guys in, but essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at other items and we're going to just experiment. So I'm going to do my normal picks. I need to have experimental stuff for you guys to come see. So let me move that off before I forget again. That'd be really funny if I made every episode where like, whoops, where I like show my pin every video and pretend like that'd be a funny gag. Like people would like jump right on top of that and be like, bro, fucking hack this shit. And or I don't know, it'd just be really funny. Maybe not as funny now that I'm whatevering in my head about it, but whatever. So go to the Grand Exchange, but we'll just do fire runes for sure. Go down to 10. We'll just do like what's 50k? How much is that? 200k. Do 100k, and we'll do the same for air. Oops, what is air? Yep. There's just little shortcuts that like when you're searching. So like I picked this up. So this is just another little tip. There's another little tip. So if you're doing this on a large scale, you have to find like tiny little optimizations to make it go faster, because if I could save a millisecond times 400, that's 400 milliseconds down, or 400 seconds. So you know it's significant. So instead of typing in fire rune, which, you know, that's just very fatiguing on your fingers, I go RE space, because that fire rune pops up first. And the same thing for air rune, you can go R space and it'll pop up and hit that enter, and then boom, you got it. And I think earth is RTH, sorry, or is it TH space? RTH. I think it's just RTH. Yeah, because you can feather that. So I could just middle mouse button like this. Hold on. I could go boom. So, you know, you batch up to this point. You just go RTH. Oh, space. Sorry. And then boom. You already typed in. Now I don't have to type in earth rune or earth or whatever. EAR. That's not C. But yeah. So we're going to do earth runes. Oops. I'll just do another 100k. Earth runes. So I'll just give you my commentary on this stuff too while we're going. Oh yeah, might as well, since I'm yapping. Big yap. Anyway. Earth runes kind of, they're easy to buy. They're kind of hard to sell. Like, you may need to like go for earth runes and then sell to a bulker for like 4.8. If you can get it for 4, they'll usually buy it for 4.8. So if you're gonna go for earth runes, because they're a little bit slower to sell back to the market, but bulkers are usually really looking for this. And if you give them even 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, if you can just get them and get rid of them, just find that, have a goal. One tip I can say is like, have a goal profit, like per account. I just try to set a profit per account per day. That's what I try to do. And then I try to meet that goal, that threshold. So I say like 20k, that's what I'm going for. Then that is worth my time. I will do that an infinite number of times until I cannot, and I have to reevaluate it. So it's just setting that way instead of trying to making yourself think that way. We'll make it so you're not attached to a certain number. So like if you got like, let's say one day 100k earth runes and you sell them for a 0.5 profit, that's still 50k for the day. But like if you sit there and you try to sell it back to the GE at 5 and it takes like a week to sell that, then you're like a lot less than that threshold. So you know what I mean? Like it kind of like that type of goal setting for your brain makes it a little bit simpler. I don't know. That's just how I do it. So it's just whatever. Take that with a grain of salt, I guess. But yeah. So the order of ERR. Oops. Or is RR? No. Yeah. ERR. Okay. Anyway. So my experience with all the LA runes, fire runes have always been the best. Then air runes, then water runes, then earth runes for closed cycle. So now I'll define this again for people who are just coming into this. I talk about a thing called open cycle and closed cycle trading. Closed cycle trading is where you're only using indirect player interaction via the Grand Exchange to make your money. So a closed cycle trade would be buying and selling, flipping on the GE. That's closed cycle trading. But I call it that because there's open cycle trading where you get items off of the GE or stores or something like that, collect something, and then go find traders to trade with via bulks or other clan chats or advertising in World 2, World 1, etc. So that's what I mean when I'm saying those. I'm just defining terms for new people. Anyway, so in terms of closed cycle, fire runes perform the best, then air runes, then water runes, then earth runes. In terms of open cycle, all of these people, like when I've been selling to bulkers, I have a buddy, Bulk Bunny, and a Mecha Cat. These are my two friends. I haven't sold to them in a long time because of the YouTube thing, but I used to sell to them. I used to make like 200 mil a week off them. You know, I just collect my runes. I'd just be like, yo, man, hit me up. Here's what I got. They'd be like, yeah, I'll give you this. I'd be like, cool, perfect. Boop, make the trade. quick, slap it back in, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Easy money. Everybody was happy too. So like, that's what I was like getting after it too, like finding the best trades, optimizing like what's coming in. Market was great. Anyway, they liked when I had all of them. They liked whatever, not just a lot of one thing. They liked having big bulks amounts. But anyway, and they love feathers. But feathers, let me just comment on that. We'll just do a feather. We'll attempt a feather. Let me just margin check it quick. This is on the GE. This has been like a horrible item. This song sucks. Anyway, so we'll just go for it again. I don't think I'm gonna get anything, but we'll just go for it again. So what I wanted to do was try. I wanted to try another high volume item and see if I can just get lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like coal, I feel like will be a tough one to catch a W on because we're gonna have the 1 GP tax. So like, it's gonna be a 0.01 fucking ROI. That's saying 1.8 here. Or wait, the margin would be like 2 because of the tax. So it'd be half that, 0.9. So that wouldn't be shit. But like, I need to start dipping my toes in other items to see what I can do. One thing I did used to get lucky on was oak logs. Let's try that out. I haven't really touched these since they like they started nuking all the bots and stuff and brought forestry in and like really shifted around these items. Okay, so let's look at that up on here. I just want to try to find a trend. Oof, so 60. So based on what I know, if it's at a high, that's not a very good time to get into it. But I'll put something in. I'll go for 60. 63. I don't think anything will buy in this instance, but how much is that? Let's go for 10K there. If you guys got any ideas, let me know. Items to try. I was thinking, like, I had one guy in the CC talk about, like, alkables. Alkables seemed like a good idea, too. It's just like, I want to... Let's just try Chaos Runes. Those kind of move around, too. They have quite a high volume, too, though. So we want to get them for, what, 90? 91? We want to go for 91. I gotta sort these tracks I've been making with Suno. Give it a shot. And then, let's see. One more. Feather, oak logs. Let's see what maples are doing. 14. Willows are a little bit higher, right? Yeah. So we'll just try maple log. Just keep it simple. Do a margin check, and then I just want to check the whatever it's called again, the tracker, just to make sure that there's not like any weird events going on. Okay, so 14, 15, 14. Grapes was another really good one. Grapes fly around a lot. They spiked. I remember they were cheaper than that for a while. Yeah, they were a lot cheaper than that. I used to buy these. I should double check, see if I have any accounts I missed or something like that to make sure I don't have any just laying around. I remember in one of the episodes too, I did that for an experiment. Maybe I already sold them. I don't remember. Maple log, just lower barrier of entry. Essentially what I'm going for here. So we'll just go like 10K. Nah, that's pussy. That's pussy shit. We're going 100K. Fuck it. Anyway, so there's that experiment. And then I need to make sure to pass off money to these other two accounts. I just don't want to do that now for the sake of this video. I need to go to bed for my... I'm sure my everybody's waiting on me again. But thank you again. Please comment, like, subscribe. Yeah. Peace out, Girl Scout. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all the support. Appreciate it. Have a nice day. Peace out.